Hello everybody, I am Alka Jolly. Once again, I am here with a new topic of English grammar, and today's topic is the verb. So, a verb is a word used to express an action, state or position. What do you mean by a position? Position means having something, like I have a big car, I have a new dress. So, this is called position, having something. So, in order to understand verbs, let us begin to read a few sentences. Number one sentence, the girl sings sweetly. So, what is the girl doing? What action the girl is doing in this sentence? The girl sings. So, sings is the verb. The action the girl does in this sentence is sings, and so sings is verb. He spoke very kindly to the girl. So, the action done by he is spoke. So, spoke is verb in this sentence. Third sentence, the sun rises in the east. What action is done by the sun? Rises. The sun rises in the east. So, rises is verb in this sentence. Number 4, they saw the movie last night. What did they do last night? They saw the movie last night. So, action done by them last night was saw. So, saw is verb in this sentence. So, the words sings, spoke, rises, saw, they are all verbs. So, a verb is mainly a doing word. It says that someone or something does an action. Such a word is called an action word. So, what is verb? Verb is called a doing word, and it expresses the action done by somebody. Words like be, there are three forms of be in present tense. They are am, is, are, and two forms of verb be in past tense, and they are was and were. So, all these am, is, are, was, were are the forms of be. So, words like be and have, has, had are also included in the verbs. So, have and has are used for in present tense, while had is used in past tense. Am, is, are used in present tense, and was and were are used in past tense. So, am, is, are, was, were are the forms of be, whereas have, has, had, they are also included in the verbs. They tell us what someone or something is or has. So, have, has, had are used for possessions. When we have to show what do we possess, then we use the words have, has, had. I have a new car, I have a big house. Then we use these words have, has and had. For example, she is my friend. It shows in this sentence is expresses state or being, that she is my friend. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. He is a businessman. So, in such sentences, is expresses state or being. Mary had a lamp. Here, had expresses possession. A verb is not always one word. It may often consist of more than one word. So, a verb can be of one word, or it may consist of more than one word. For example, she is writing a letter. In this sentence, is writing is verb. So, here verb consists of two words. They are quarreling with each other. In this sentence, are quarreling is verb. So, here also the verb consists of two words, are quarreling. A verb is a word used to express an action, state or possession. So, definition of verb is given here. So, what is the definition of verb? A verb is a word used to express an action, state or possession. So, what is action? She is writing a letter. This is the action shown in this sentence. And what is state? That she is my friend. In this sentence, a state is being expressed. Now, I have a big car. In this sentence, possession is expressed. And Mary had a little lamb. In this sentence also, had expresses possession. So, a verb is a word used to express an action, state or possession. Now, let us read these sentences. I play cricket. In this sentence, the action done by the pronoun I is play. So, in this sentence, play is a verb. She plays football. What is she? What action is done by she? Plays. So, here plays is a verb. In both these sentences, the subject is in the singular number. I is also singular and she is also singular. So, I and she are subjects. What are subjects? The naming part, the doers. So, here in this sentence I is subject and in the second sentence she is subject. So, in both the sentences I, she, both of them are singular number. But in the first sentence the subject I belongs to the first person, and in the second sentence the subject she belongs to the third person. So, what are first person, second person and third person? In first person we talk about the speaker, and in second person we talk about the listener, like you. Speaker is I, we, and the listener is always you. And in the third person belongs to about whom we are speaking, the person about whom we speak, like he, she, Tina, Raj. So, third person belongs to the noun person about whom we speak about. So, now some things that we need to remember. We generally make a singular verb by adding s at the end. For example, the boy reads a book. In this sentence, the boy is singular noun, singular subject. So, when there is a singular subject in present tense with first form of verb, we add s or es. Here with read, we are adding s. So, the boy reads a book. We do not add s in the plural verbs. For example, boys go to school. Here in this sentence, the subject is plural. With plural, we use only first form of verb. We don't add s or es with the first form of verb as we add with the singular noun. If in a sentence, if the subject is singular, then we add s or es with the first form of verb, like read is the first form of verb and we have added s with it. And if in a sentence the subject is plural, like here boys, boys is plural, we write only first form of verb, we don't add s or es. You must be knowing about the three forms of verb, like go, went, gone. Go is the first form, went is the second form, gone is the third form. Bring, brought, brought. Bring is the first form, brought is the second form, third form is also brought. Laugh, laughed, laughed. So, these are the three forms of laugh. So, you have to learn all the three forms of verbs. So, I is a special pronoun. It is singular in number, but it takes a plural verb. So, we usually tell you that with singular subjects, we use first form of verb and add s or es. But I is a special pronoun. It is singular in number, but still it takes a plural verb. For example, I drink coffee. We don't add s or es with drink if the subject is I. I drink coffee. Now let us start doing exercises. Exercise A. Pick out the verbs in the following sentences and write them on the lines provided for. So in these sentences you have to find out the verb, pick out the verbs, and then you have to write that verb in the space given. 2 and 2 make 4. In this sentence, make is the verb. Honesty is the best policy. In this sentence, is the verb. Third sentence, the man stood on the deck. So, the verb is stood. Number 4, he is reading the newspaper. The verb is reading. And keep it in your mind, when in a sentence is, am, are, was, were are written, we have to include them in the verb. If you will write reading only as a verb, it will be wrong. You have to pick up is reading as verb. So, here verb is reading, not just reading. Is reading is verb. Number 5, a giraffe has a long neck. Here has is a verb. So, in the first sentence make is verb, in the second sentence is verb, in the third sentence stood is verb, in the fourth sentence is reading is verb, and in the fifth sentence has is verb. Exercise B. Fill in the blanks with suitable verbs. I dash tea very much. I like tea very much. You can write any suitable verb in these blanks. Number 2, he dash to school every day. He goes to school every day. With I, we will use only first form of verb. With he, singular subject, we will add es with go. Go is the first form of verb and we will add es and it will become goes. He goes to school every day. Third sentence, the river runs under the bridge. Now the river is a singular subject. With singular, we add s with the first form of verb. The river runs under the bridge. Run is the first form of verb and we will add s to the first form of verb run and it will become runs. The river runs under the bridge. Fourth sentence, we brush our teeth twice a day. So here we is a plural noun. So with plural subject, we use only first form of verb. We will not add any s or es. We brush our teeth twice a day. Fifth sentence, the boy runs very quickly. Now the boy is a singular subject. So with run, we will add s. The boy runs very quickly. Sixth sentence, it dash heavily. It is used for singular, so it rains. We add s with rain. It rains heavily. Seventh, they dash chess in the room. So they is used for plural nouns. With plural nouns, we will use are. They are playing chess in the room. Next, exercise D. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of verbs given in brackets. Now, in the bracket, first form of verb is given. So, you have to write the correct form of verb. Here you have, like in the first sentence, you have written am going. I am going to New Delhi today. So, we have changed go into am going. Present continuous tense. I am going to Delhi today. Second sentence, we dash our lessons. So, this is in present tense, we learn our lessons. In present tense, we use only first form of verb. So, same word will be written here. There will be no change. We learn our lessons. Third sentence, I dash a letter to my friend. In the bracket, write is written. So, we will write I am writing a letter to my friend. Fourth sentence, he dash with his neighbor. He is quarreling with his neighbor. While writing quarreling, we write double L. Number 5, she dash a sweet song. She is a singular subject, so with sing we will add S. She sings a sweet song. Number 6, Amit and Kavita dash to each other. Amit and Kavita are speaking to each other. Number 7, they dash for the train. They are waiting for the train. Now, you can see in some sentences we have used only first form of verb. In some sentences we have added S or ES with the first form of verb, but in some other sentences we have used ing form, like in first sentence I am going to New Delhi today. In the third sentence I am writing a letter to my friend. Fourth sentence he is quarreling with his neighbor. Sixth and seventh sentences, in sixth and seventh sentences also we have used ing form of verb. Now, where to use ing form and where not to use? So, ing form is used in present continuous tense. Present continuous tense means the time when we are talking, that time. Like at present I am teaching you the verb. At the time of speaking, the action done at the time of speaking. When the action is done at the time of speaking, then we use the ing form. While first form of verb is used in present tense. In present tense, we talk about the action that is done on regular basis. Every day that we do, the action done in routine. So, in that case, we use present tense, only first form of verb. So, I am going to New Delhi today. I don't go to New Delhi every day. So, here we will use present continuous tense. We learn our lessons. We learn our lessons every day. So, the action that is done every day in routine, we use present tense. And the action that is done at the time of speaking, we use present continuous tense, that is ing form. Like I am writing a letter to my friend. I don't write a letter to my friend every day. I am writing now only at the time when I am speaking. So, I am writing a letter to my friend. He is quarreling with his neighbor. Now, he doesn't quarrel with his neighbor every day. So, here we will use present continuous tense. At this time, at the time of speaking only, he is quarreling with his neighbor. He sings a sweet song. So, he always, whenever he sings, she always sings a sweet song. Amit and Kavita are speaking to each other. So, they don't keep on speaking all the time, but now at present time they are speaking. So, present continuous tense. They are waiting for the train. So, they don't wait for the train every day. All the time they don't wait for the train. Now, at the time of speaking only, the action is being taken. So, they are waiting for the train. I hope you would have understood the difference of present tense, simple present tense and present continuous tense, where to use only first form of verb and where to use ing form of verb. With ing form of verb, we add is, am, are. Like here is quarreling, here am quarreling. With I we use am, with he or she we use is, and with plural they we use are. They are waiting, he is quarreling, I am going. So in present continuous tense we use am with I, we use is with he, she or any singular noun, and we use are with plural, like they is plural, here we are using they are waiting. So I hope all of you would have understood the verbs, where to use ing form and where to use only first form of verb, where to use s or es, and where not to use s or es, where we use only first form of verb. So that is the end of this lesson, the verb. And now again it's time to give you reminder, those who have not subscribed the channel yet, they must subscribe it so that you can get the notifications for the videos that I keep on uploading from time to time. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be soon back with another new topic. Till then, bye bye, have a great time.